Katie Taub for Roseanne Scamardella, Spencer Christian, Katie Kelly, and the Eyewitness News team.
I think everybody dreams. I think you dreamed when you was young, and we all dream a little bit. I know I dreamt when I was young. I wanted to play big league ball. I was fortunate enough to do it.
I remember sitting here as a kid watching the Yankees play ball. A friend of mine took it so seriously that he used to take two gloves to the ballpark, one to catch foul balls, the other one to beat away other would-be catchers. The people trying out here today say they take this just as seriously. They call it love of the pinstripes.
Ever since I was younger, I wanted to play for the Yankees or New York team. I love New York.
When you grow up around Bronx, you know, you're always a Yankee fan. You know, you love it.
It means everything to me right now, to tell you the truth. I'd rather go out and play baseball for a living than go out and sit in an office all day.
There was one exception to the age limit. This man, Gary Morgenstein, is 30 years old. He has written a novel about a 33-year-old man who finally got the chance to try out for the Yankees. And today was the author's chance. But Bronx Bomber, he was not. Hit one of the second baseman. Yeah. That's about as far as your one hit went. There are a lot of whiffs.
There are a lot of whiffs, yeah. Well, you know, you got to get the batting eye down a little. Mantle struck out a lot.
But this was a chance of a lifetime for one man to live out a Walter Mitty-like fantasy, be humbled by the experience, and make some observations.
Fans only see the guys making $1 million a year. They don't see the courage of kids like this, who are really giving up everything, trying to make the Yankees, willing to ride the buses in the hope of making the major leagues.
This was also a day for younger ball players to dream, too, about a possible tryout for them someday.
I think it's such a great team that...
And today they got a look at some hopeful new talent at the stadium. Chauncey Howell dropped by to check it out.
The pinstripes is in the penthouse. Ah, don't you love sports cliches? That means the Yankees are in a four-way tie. So how come they need so many fielders? Well, today was open tryout day for the Yankee farm teams, and over 100 kids showed up, all under 21, except for the guy in the beard. He's 30. More on him later. And it's Steve Peruso up at bat under the watchful eye of Frank O'Rourke, Yankee scout. And Steve's from Setauket. He played for Georgia Southern. That's the school, not the stripper. And wow, listen to the sound of that aluminum bat connector. What are you looking for? You know,
Good hitters,
good bat?
good pitchers, good fielders,
Good chewers.
I chew tobacco. Gum's bad for you. No, it gives you cavity.
Anything available, I chew. That was Bobby Hoffman, Yankee scouting director, and a big chewer. Gary Morgenstein is a big dreamer. He's the 30-year-old we saw before. You see, they waived the rule for Gary because Gary has written a novel called The Man Who Wanted to Play Center Field for the Yankees, and that's his PR lady. Today, not a bat boy, but a book girl.
It's about what I've dreamed of since I grew up 6 blocks on East 167th Street and College Avenue off the concourse.
Yeah. Where do you live now?
I live in Brooklyn. I live in Park Slope.
You thought of trying out for the Dodgers?
No, the Dodgers, not since they left, no.
What would happen if you really were selected for the team?
It's never going to happen. It's if they're going to do it, then it's going to be me and you in the outfield. We're going to be a new M&M boys, Marison Mantle, Howlin' Morgenstein, right? We got to, like that. Maybe you want to try, you want to take a swing?
All right, let's watch Gary fan again. Someone said he could give you pneumonia, that guy.
He used all the balls.
Well, those balls do come out of that machine at 75 miles an hour. And the pubescent pitchers waiting there in the dugout said they could pitch faster than any 75-mile-per-hour machine.
I do 80. Low 80s. I've been clocked to 83. Between 80 and 85 on a good day. That's where about 87, 88.
Obviously, you do 90.
Definitely 90, 95? No. Seriously, low 80s.
That was Pat Hughes, who pitches 90 miles an hour for the Ridgefield Nighthawks in Connecticut. Hope he makes it. He's a funny, cute kid, I thought. Earlier, when Gary Morgenstein was fanning away at home plate, Gary's our author, by the way, Frank O'Rourke, the sweet old guy, the scout that you saw, turned to me and asked, "That guy with you?" Meaning is Gary with the press. And I said, "No, he's a famous author." And then Frank sighed, "I knew something was wrong with him."
This is Eyewitness News with Roger Grimsby, Bill Butel, plus Spencer Christian, Storm Field, and the Eyewitness News team.
Continue with miracles for the Mets and the Yankees. Heroics late in the game. George Steinbrenner got his money's worth. We'll have that story. Well, Roger, where is the hottest pennant race in all of baseball? That's right, the American League East. Look at this. Going into tonight's games, the Yankees-Orioles Blue drama. How about that dramatic ninth-inning Mets victory last night over baseball? You're a kid growing up in the Bronx, a big Yankee fan, and you dream of someday replacing Mickey Mantle in center field. Well, the dream nearly came true today for one over-the-hill kid at a Yankees tryout over at the stadium. Most of the aspiring Yankees at the tryout were in their teens, or close to it. They checked in, got the feel of the dugout, and the yearning for pinstripe participation showing in their faces. They all got their chance under the critical eyes of coaches and scouts, and in the hopeful bunch, a 30-year-old Gary Morgenstein, writer of books about baseball, who's always nursed a dream.
If you make it, I'm going. I'll be back in an hour. That's it. There's no problem. That's it. I'll call my boss. I'll say goodbye. Don't count on me tomorrow. And if you don't make it? Then I have done this. That I have swung at home plate in Yankee Stadium.
Well, he swung, but the reviews were not good. How bad was he? We asked former Yankee, now Fordham coach Paul Blair.
I think Gary's got a lot of things to do, and he better stick with writing books because he can't run and he didn't hit one out of the cage over there. So I think he's got a long way to go when it comes to being a ball player.
It was just so wonderful to stand up there, and of course I had been hoping the All-Star team next year, you know, 6-figure contract, and go the free agent route of Steinbrenner, give me millions of dollars, be on the back page of the Post constantly. But, you know, these things, I think this stuff's dreams are made of, right?
Gary, you got a lot of courage. We'll have more sports tonight at 11.